Yeah, no, you can definitely use the projector and the overhead at the same time. Yeah. Okay, Professor Goolsby. Yeah, I gotta run. Bye-bye. Okay. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us again on another edition of Better Call Paul. I'm Paul, the AV guy, and I'm here to answer your AV-related questions or whatever else might be on your mind. Let's go to our first caller. Caller, you're on with Paul.
Yeah, hi Paul. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I'm having a hard time right now. My wife left me and she took all the coax cable. Now I can't get the antenna to work for my TV.
Sure. Why don't you start by telling me about why your wife left you?
Well, actually, I was just wondering how I can hook up my antenna.
Yeah, do you watch a lot of football on the weekends?
Yeah, but I guess I still don't see how this is related to my antenna.
It sounds to me like your wife might have felt neglected. We have to value the ones we love, caller. Reach out to your wife. Tell her how much she means to you. And if she comes back, she'll probably bring the coax cable.
Wow, I'll call her right now. Thanks, Paul.
Oh, you're very welcome. Let's go to our next caller, Joan. You're plugged in with Paul.
Hi, Paul. Thanks for taking my call. You know, I just bought a new home theater system, and I'm wondering, should I buy those gold-plated cables? I mean, they're just so darn expensive.
Can you not afford the gold-plated cables? How are things at work, Joan?
Well, I recently lost my job, actually.
You sound like a wonderful woman, though.
But see, that's the problem, Paul. I'm too nice. I think I let people take advantage of me.
You just have to learn to say no. I get these questions from professors. You would think if you had a PhD, you could dim the lights, but I always end up doing it for them. We're enablers, you and I.
You are so right.
March right down there and demand your job back.
I will.
Good. Oh, and never buy the gold-plated cables. They're a rip-off. I think we have time for one more caller. Melissa, you've crossed wires with Paul.
Hi, Paul. I bought a new flat screen, and I don't know if I should use HDMI or component cable. What do you suggest?
HDMI or component? HDMI. You were teased as a child, weren't you?
I'm sorry?
Your indecision betrays a sense of insecurity. It was the braces, wasn't it?
How did you know I had braces?
Oh, Melissa. Metal. Everything's metal. The television. The cables. You need to smile more, Melissa. It's okay to smile.
Well, thanks, Paul. But what about the cable? Should I use HDMI?
Yes, you should use HDMI, but you knew that all along, didn't you? Break free of your insecurity. Trust in yourself.
Oh, thank you so much, Paul.
Oh, thank you, Melissa. Well, that's all the time we have today, folks. But please join us next week when I explain that new plasma screen you want. It's nothing more than a manifestation of your deep-seated edible complex. But then your mom is pretty hot, isn't she? So